They keep saying that you cannot go wrong with a Japanese SUV. Great reliability, slow depreciation, and tried-and-tested technology that will not overwhelm a more conservative driver. But is it still the case for the all-new 2022 models? We'll attempt to figure this out by looking into the freshest entries for the upcoming model year. Subscribe to Automotive Territory and let's explore tech specs, prices, and comfortable interiors of these family-friendly giants from Japan. Enjoy the ride! Honda Passport. After its 2019 resurrection, the Passport has gained a reputation of a solid compact crossover with loads of interior space, rich safety package, but quite boring exterior design. Honda attempts to rectify this problem by bringing more aggressive fronts from the A-pillars forward, standard LED headlights, new rear bumper, and larger exhausts. Plus, an all-new TrailSport trim allows the Passport to enter the popular club of rugged-looking family SUVs. This modification gets exclusive 18-inch wheels and tires, slightly wider tracks, standard intelligent variable torque management all-wheel drive with true torque factoring, and 8.1 inches of clearance. The 280 horsepower 3.5-liter V6 and the 9-speed automatic remain the only drivetrain combo. Among the interior kit, you will find standard 8-inch infotainment, rear seat reminder, contrast stitching on perforated leather seats on the EXL trim, and standard Honda sensing. Infiniti QX60. Despite keeping the old underpinnings, the QX60 can be rightfully called the first Infiniti of the next generation. The 7-seater was previewed by the Monograph concept and brings a dramatic exterior redesign. Among the highlights are the kimono fold pattern and the LED headlights, two-tone paint scheme with unique moonbow blue color, and optional 20-inch wheels. The usual 3.5-liter V6 ditches the CVT in favor of a new 9-speed automatic transmission and makes 295 horsepower. This is a front-wheel drive SUV, though intelligent all-wheel drive is surely optional. So far, the QX60 is the most technological Infiniti. The cabin finally abandons the dual-screen layout and replaces it with a 12.3-inch infotainment with a USB-based Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay. 8-way power front seats, onboard Wi-Fi, and a tri-zone automatic climate control are standard, but the flagship Autograph trim adds quilted semi-aniline leather upholstery, zero-gravity front seats, head-up display, and a Bose Performance Series 17-speaker audio. Subaru Forester Wilderness. The Forester crossover follows in the footsteps of its Outback sibling and adds a new Wilderness edition. On the road, the model is easy to distinguish as it has unique Geister blue paint, exclusive 17-inch matte black alloys, thicker cladding, a front skid plate, and all-terrain Yokohama Geolandar tires. Positioned between the Sport and Limited trim, it also offers lots of mechanical and functional upgrades for serious off-roading and trail driving. The crossover gets improved 9.2-inch ground clearance, while longer coils and specially tuned dampers guarantee better handling with increased height. For more confident climbing and descending, Subaru revises the final drive ratio for the CVT, making torque more accessible when needed. However, the 2.5-liter flat 4 delivers the same 182 horsepower and 176 pound-feet of twist. Toyota Land Cruiser. Codenamed J300, the all-new iteration of Toyota's Icon adopts some parts from the brand's global architecture F derivative, yet remains a body-on-frame SUV. The use of new welding techniques increases the frame's rigidity by 20%, and the body loses 450 pounds. The freshly developed kinetic dynamic suspension gets a high-mount double wishbone front and a trailing link rigid axle rear. Among off-roading highlights are the hydraulic power steering, rear torsion limited slip diff, multi-terrain select, and monitor systems. The gas-guzzling V8 is no more. It is replaced with a more powerful yet efficient 415 HP 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 or a 516 pound-feet 3.3-liter turbo diesel. The Giant is offered in 5 and 7-seat layouts, equipped with a new 12.3-inch infotainment and standard Toyota safety sense. Sadly, according to the company, they have already sold out the 12 months production plan of the model, so the waiting time for the new Land Cruiser may be well beyond 1 year. Your likes fuel our passion to deliver up-to-date content with no rest. So smash the thumbs up button and watch till the end. Thanks for being with us today, and let's proceed. Acura RDX. Facelifted for 2022, the RDX adopts the visual aesthetics of the brand's flagship MDX SUV. The compact crossover features a refreshed diamond pentagon grille complemented with a thinner chrome bezel, and borrows the MDX's larger vertical air intakes. In turn, its rear houses new rectangular exhaust tips. Every 2022 RDX rides on bigger 19-inch 10-spoked alloy wheels, while the sporty A-Spec models will have new 20-inchers. As before, this Acura relies on a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder that produces 272 HP and 280 pound-feet of twist. A 10-speed automatic transmission sends that power to the front wheels, though Acura's super-handling all-wheel drive is available across the range. The interior updates are minimal yet important, since every new RDX now offers standard wireless smartphone connectivity and a 10.2-inch infotainment. Lexus NX. The all-new NX compact crossover shifts to Toyota's JAK underpinnings, gets 4 distinctive drivetrain options, and prepares to win consumers with more mature exterior styling. The model grows slightly wider, boasts a new grille with 3D effect design, and has fresh LED headlights with integrated DRLs. From the rear, you will easily distinguish the new NX by the full-width blade tail lamps. The drivetrain selection is versatile. A 203 HP naturally aspirated 2.5-liter 4-cylinder is the entry-level mill. Next comes an all-new 2.4-liter Turbo 4 with 275 horses and a new 8-speed automatic. Plus, there are 2 electrified models. The quickest option is the NX 450h Plus plug-in hybrid. It peaks at 306 horses, covers 36 electric miles, and speeds to 60 in 6 seconds. The updates continue on the inside of the cabin, which debuts a new digital cockpit, packs a 9.8 or a 14-inch infotainment with human-machine interface, and gets the 3rd-generation Lexus safety system. Nissan Patrol Nismo. It is a tough task to impress the spoiled Middle Eastern buyer, so the Patrol we're used to is sold here with extensive exterior modifications focused on improving the SUV's tank-like aerodynamics. The Nismo moniker brings along a mean-looking front with a new-style honeycomb grille, tall bumper, and blacked-out bits and pieces. 2-tone 20-inch alloys are standard, and so are dual mufflers, large roof spoiler, and inside-out red accents. The 5.6-liter V8 goes beyond its usual 400 HP and employs 28 more ponies, while the torque parameter reaches 413 pound-feet. The Nismo department gave chassis more rigidity and fitted it with a set of Bilstein shock absorbers. The Nissan Patrol Nismo lets you feel the luxury of a sports car with black leather and red Alcantara upholstery, quilted seats, carbon fiber elements, Nismo steering wheel, and a 13-speaker Bose audio. Toyota Corolla Cross. As previously anticipated, the crossover version of the current generation Corolla sedan goes on sale in the US as the 2022 model. The Cross sits on the global TNGA C platform and occupies a slot between the brand's CHR and RAV4 crossovers. Its clearance is raised to 8.1 inches. The exterior looks more rugged, and it offers 3 available trim levels. For now, only one engine is confirmed, a 2-liter dynamic force 4-cylinder with 169 horses and 150 pound-feet. It is paired with Corolla's CVT and either front or all-wheel drive. Standard equipment for the model includes Toyota Safety Sense, 7-inch infotainment, smartphone connectivity, and a 6-speaker audio. Both front and rear seats get separate vents for the air conditioning. Upper trim levels get you JBL audio system, wireless phone charging, a 7-inch digital cluster, a larger 8-inch display, and a dual-zone AC. Isuzu MU-X. Unveiled for Thailand back in late 2020, the new generation MU-X is now making its way across the rest of the Southeastern Asia as well as Oceania. Built on the same underpinnings as the D-Max pickup, the brand's flagship SUV offers sleeker styling and more contemporary technologies. The MU-X adopts thin LED headlights with optional LED fog lamps, gets a slightly restyled grille, and depending on the trim level, rides on 17 through 20-inch wheels. There are two engine choices, a 1.9 or 3-liter turbos, both running on diesel. The former is unchanged from the previous generation and is rated for 150 horses, while the latter is boosted to 190 HP and 332 pound-feet. The SUV gets available part-time four-wheel drive, can tow 7,700 pounds, and accommodate 7 people. On the inside, you will find a digital trip computer between two analog gauges, and updated infotainment with a 7 or 9-inch screens and full smartphone compatibility. Nissan X-Trail. This international version of the Nissan Rogue transitions into the new generation right after its North American twin. The model sports the brand's latest V-Motion grille, flanked by narrow 2-level LED headlights, and overall has a more angular styling with a hint of ruggedness in the form of plastic cladding. Just like the new Qashqai, it gets the next generation e-Power hybrid system that relies solely on electric motors for propulsion, while the 1.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder recharges the onboard battery. All-wheel drive has been confirmed, though further information about the available drivetrains is still pending. Nissan also promises a flexible interior layout with up to 7 seats, a 12.3-inch driver's display, a 10.8-inch infotainment, enhanced ProPilot safety systems, and standard zero-gravity seats. Toyota 4Runner. While rumors continue to suggest that the new generation 4Runner is already in the works, the 2022 model year is not going to mark its debut. Instead, this 11-year-old midsize SUV tries to keep things interesting by adding more standard safety tech and a fresh DRD Sport trim level. The latter gets a new hood scoop and special badges, rides on unique 20-inch split 6-spoke wheels, and boasts a tweaked suspension setup with adaptive dampers. Just as the rest of the family, it is powered by a 4-liter V6 engine making 270 horses, here with available part-time four-wheel drive. On the inside, the DRD Sport also features soft-tax trimmed seats, DRD stitching, and an 8-inch infotainment. All models benefit from the upgraded headlights with LED high beams, blind spot monitoring, and rear occupancy alert. This is the second edition of our coverage of the new Japanese SUVs for the upcoming 2022 model year. Make sure to check out the first episode by following the link on the screen. Mention your thoughts about the presented Japanese models, like this video, and subscribe to Automotive Territory to keep following the upcoming releases. As always, may the torque be with you!